Hey guys, I'm Christina. This is Creations by Christy, and welcome back to the channel. So, hey, how are you doing? New day, new project. So this is going to be the third installment video in our kind of Pinterest made me do it, where I'm doing projects, going through all my old Pinterest boards. So, without further ado, let's see what we're making today. Okay, another sewing project. So far we've had one crochet project. This is now our second sewing project. So we're going to make an ear warmer, a nice little fleece ear warmer. It is still winter time, so it will get used. So let's go ahead and get our fabric picked out. Alright, so on the wall, let's come down here. This is my fleece bin. Might have some remnants of fleece in that one too, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. So let's see. Since these are big, I don't want to use my great big like yardages for it. This is kind of more of a scrap fabric type project. So looks like, oh, if I can get it pulled out, this light blue, do that. And you know what? It looks like there was enough there to where it won't make it reversible, but I think we can use that just for both sides and just make it all one single color. So let's get to it. Alright, so like I said, I think we're just going to use this remnant that we have. I think it's going to work perfect, honestly. And so let's go ahead. This pattern is not a pattern piece, it's just measured out. And so let's go ahead and look at the look online and see what that means. First, I'm just kind of laying it out, flattening it out, just to try to make it a little. Alright, so as you see, I'm just going to kind of smooth it out a little bit. I'm going to cut off some bulk, and then we will cut it down to true size for what it's requesting. According to the pattern, it is requesting 2 rectangles that are 5 by 21 and then 2 that are 1 3/4 by 4. This is from fleecefun.com. That was our pin. As always, I will make sure I put the I'll put the link in the description box for you guys. Oop, as I bump you. And then you can go and support this creator as well. So, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and take some of the bulk off. And then we will cut down to true length from there. I'm just using my Fiskars rotary cutter. Not sponsored, of course. Just my tried and true. And my Fiskars cutting board as well. goodness. Okay. So it does say it needs to be 5 by 21. This is a 6-inch roller, so I can just knock it down. There's my 5. All right, by 21, we'll go ahead and I'm going to give it a little bit more because I'm going to clean this edge up a little bit better because I just kind of free-handed it. So, and we might be able to use those just for those 2 smaller strips that I'd asked for as well. So, like I said, I want to go ahead and just clean up this edge a little bit just from where I just kind of freehand cut it a minute ago. There we go. There's our 2 5 by 21. And then it says this should be 1 3/4 by 4. So we'll just measure it out real quick. I know it's going to be the by 4, so that's good. And we need 2 of these as well. So let's go ahead. There's our 4. And it's wanting 1 3/4. So we'll put this right there. Alright, so here are my pieces all nice and cut. And here's those center pieces. So let's go ahead, run over to the sewing machine and get these sewn together. This is getting a 1/2 inch seam allowance on each edge, and it shows so far we're just going to go ahead and do both sides because we're going to turn it inside out. So we'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and I got those sewn. And just like I thought, it does have us turning our work to have the right side out. So go ahead and do that until you make a tube. There you go. The next thing it has us doing is sewing this the same way. Going ahead and sewing up both sides, turning it around, and then sewing it together to make a tube. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I went ahead and sewed that small piece up, just sewed the sides together, turned it just like you turn this, and then you just sew the piece together. So the next part, and I'm telling you, this is probably one of the easiest headbands I've made, and it's a super easy pattern to follow online. The next part, we're just going to feed this through this tube right here. So hopefully it doesn't make me a liar. There we go. And it says just for now to put it somewhere in the middle just so it's kind of out of your way. And we are going to go sew our ends together. So, like, we're literally maybe 2 steps away from being done. So let me go ahead and run over to the sewing machine real quick. I'll get these sewed together and we'll see you in a minute. And just like that, guys, it's complete. That is crazy. That is crazy how easy this pattern was. And give me just 1 second. I'll try it on. I got a big head, so we're going to hope it fits me because I didn't measure it for that. But yeah, give me 1 second and let's see it. Alrighty guys, so here's it on. Please don't mind my crazy hair from just sliding this on. Like I said, it is a little tight on me. I did not measure my head circumference. I just went off the plan or off the pattern. But for real, hey, it's super cute. So we can't deny that. This is an amazing pattern and stupid easy. Something cute. Fleece is typically fairly cheap. Or, if you've ever been someone to make those tie blankets or anything like that, sometimes we have a lot of remnants laying around. So, for less than 1/4 of a yard to be able to make something, and you can make it in anything. I mean, that's great. So with that being said, I will once again make sure I link the pattern down below. If you like what you've been seeing, please make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps me. I'm really trying to get some people to see me and come enjoy the Pinterest made me do it stuff too. So I'm really enjoying going through my Pinterest board the way we have been. So yeah, so like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!